Hello, my name is Brianna, and I will be talking about who is Emile Zola, the father of naturalism. Zola's writings had a significant influence on naturalism. Unlike Romanticism that romanticized French life, naturalism revealed the truth of the miserable and harsh conditions of the working class. Zola used his characters as an experiment to see how people would react to certain situations. This aligns with naturalism's main ideal that people are fated to remain in the same station of life that hereditary, environmental, and social conditions had preconditioned them to. With this in mind, naturalism writing often can be seen as subject and factual to allow readers to observe the world for better or for worse. Emile Zola was born on April 2, 1840, to a French mother and Italian father that died when he was only 6 years old, leaving them in poverty. Emile Zola had a very interesting death when he died on September 29, 1902, from carbon monoxide poisoning, likely from a blocked chimney. His death was initially ruled an accident, but some evidence suggests it may have been murder due to his prominent role in the Dreyfus Affair. This is a picture of Zola's childhood house that he would later move back into in 1858 when he returned to Paris to make his writing debut. In 1862, Zola got a job with the publisher Hachette, where he became the advising manager and after 4 years achieved his goal of becoming a full-time writer. It was in 1865 that Zola wrote his first novel, which was semi-autobiographical, called La Confessions de Cloud. This was not only his first novel, but also a naturalist experiment and was very controversial at the time. This novel established Zola's reputation as a provocative writer and showcased his personal dedication to his friends like Paul Cézanne. Zola's friendship with Paul Cézanne, who was a painter, allowed Zola to meet and connect with other just as famous and controversial painters from the Belle Epoque era. In Zola's novel, The Lady's Paradise, the Paris department store served as both a setting and a character in this novel. Though the development of the modern-day department store, Zola reveals the reality of consumer culture, the modern society, and bourgeoisie family. In his notes, Zola wrote, "What I want to do in The Lady's Paradise is write the poem of modern activity, hence a complete shift of philosophy. No more pessimism, first of all. Don't conclude with the stupidity and sadness of life. Instead, conclude with its productivity. In a word, go along with the century, so express the century, which is a century of action and conquest, of effort in every direction." The Le Bon Marché was the first modern-day department store built in Paris, and the department store The Lady's Paradise is based off of. The department store in The Lady's Paradise showcases commodity culture and the new systems of fashion, and it is the site of 19th century sexual attitudes and class relations. In Zola's novel The Belly of Paris, the main symbol fundamental to this novel is the Les Halles themselves. The general idea is that the belly, or the belly of Paris, which is the Les Halles, where food floods in and piles up before flowing out to the various neighborhoods, is the belly of humanity, and by extension, the belly of the bourgeoisie. This is another commentary by Zola on how consumerism is taking over the bourgeoisie society. This is the Westfield Forums de Halles, which was formerly known as the Belly of Paris. This was the setting in Zola's novel, and the present-day markets and now mall you see in the picture are the same markets Zola wrote into his book. Zola showed the dirty truths of the bourgeoisie society to Paris, and his novels brought representation to so many people. His writings have a naturalist influence in the sense that he emphasizes the integrity of representation and gives readers a new explicitness in the depiction of sexuality and the body. Thank you.